I went to Madrid and Morocco for my spring break. Here are all the important things to know, eat, and do while you're in Madrid. You'll know exactly how to explore this city. Let's start with the basic things you need to know before coming to Madrid. You're going to need some form of public transportation ticket. The tourist pass is unlimited, but you may not need that depending on how long you're staying in Madrid and how far from the city center you are. You'll see why. My friends told us to meet them off this certain exit, but me and Sean could not find that exit for our lives, so instead they just try to find us. These are my friends from Spain who were all studying in Madrid while I was visiting. Lina, Celia, and Ariana. I met them while on a study abroad exchange program in France. I have a lot of exchange study abroad tips for Europe here. Depending what time you get into Madrid and when you've eaten, you'll probably want to eat once you're in the city. After I met my friends, we walked to El Corte Inglés. I'll put all the names below. Then we ate at Gourmet Experience, a food court area in that mall. This is when they told us all the important food to eat, the places to go, and how to get around to them.
What about food? What should we must try? I can't miss this.
Tapas are really good to share. In Spain it's very typical to share. You order different dishes and then you try different.
Oh, okay. That's like family style.
Yeah.
I think Asians do
like
that.
Asians do that.
Yeah.
You can drink tap water.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Not in Morocco.
So what should we not miss out while we're here?
Okay. You have to go to... Yeah, write it down.
Yeah. Oh.
Write it down.
Yeah, because if not, you're gonna forget.
Yeah, I was like,
what did you say? It was Spanish.
Yeah. I'll add the name of these places and foods to the description below so that you can add them to your priority list, because these are things you have to do in Madrid even if you're going to be there for one day. Or you can wait until my Marrakesh video where you see Sean show us how he would explore a city.
I don't know if maybe you have time, like, yes. It's all closed, like once you start working, like walking. Yeah.
Walking distance.
Yeah, everyone's walking distance.
Oh, really? And they were definitely walking distance, as you'll see.
There's a museum, like an art museum, that's very famous, Prado.
Oh wait, yeah, someone told me about that. How much does it cost to get in?
That's been, but on Sundays, which is free.
You'll hear the times the Prado is free if you keep watching this video. This is how to ask someone if they speak English in Spain.
You say, ¿hablas inglés?
Hablas inglés. Since I really didn't want to carry my luggage while I explored the city, I asked them if I could leave my luggage in their place. You'd have to drop off your luggage too, unless you're not allowed early check-in or just come into the city later. Here's a mini tour of their Spanish flat. I'll be staying here after my trip to Morocco. We're all trying to fit in this tiny lift. So European. There's Celia. It's so Europe. Friend's room. It's so neat.
My room.
Your room, her room. Ooh, I love that pink. Oh, here's Mark. Living room. This couch is orange. It's so cute.
This is my roommate Paloma.
I met their roommate Paloma and did the kissy thing that the Spanish do, which is so cute. They do that when they meet and greet people. We planned the rest of the day because me and Sean had to come back to get our stuff and catch a plane the same day. Small lift. Look how close we are to each other. Oh, you push it. I was like, it's not opening. I always forget that. Oh, I like this. Then we finally headed into town. Celia showed us the station that will get us to the city center. He's gonna use a map to guide us. And here's the city center. So much Spanish. It's such a different culture, so please excuse my language. We are in Puerta del Sol, one of the busiest and main squares of Madrid. It's the actual center of Spanish roads. So not only were we in Madrid center, but we were in the center of Spain. I don't know.
From far from here, it looks like a train station of some sort.
Yeah.
It looks really huge.
Comment below what you think that building is. Other than these cacti, there's a whole row of books being sold. We found our way to Parque del Retiro, or El Retiro Park in English. These names will be in the description, so you may never even need to say them. There's like a palm tree, and then there's a pine tree, and then I don't know, there's another tree right there. Those are orange and it's spring. Interesting. Oh, those are pink. This is one of the largest parks in the city. It was owned by the Spanish monarchy until the 1800s, where it became a public park that we could be on. Oh, there's more ducks. Whoa! Oh no, that's a bird behind. Look, another random tree. What's the tea? Did I get him? I hope I got him. You barely got him. Be wary of these characters because they are all over the center and may just want your money. Then we ended up at Gran Via, a major street that connects important sites like many plazas and Puerta de Alcalá. Look how gold that is. Also, look how blue the sky is here. Oh my gosh. This is how easy it is to explore Madrid. We didn't need to take the train, subway, or anything. We just walked. We didn't know anywhere we were going particularly, but we were just walking around and ended up seeing most of the major sites you need to see in Madrid. While we were in Madrid, we didn't know what these places were, and I only know them now because I did research for this video and for you to know before you get there. Back in Puerta del Sol! Let's get a picture or reflection thing over there. Hello! Why am I so short? This photo did not work out how I thought it would. Walking the streets of Madrid is magical and scenic. This is also going to save you money on transit.
I really like this.
Me too, Sean. It was here a man serenaded me. He wanted me to give him money, but I had no cash. Neither me or Sean took out any money because you don't really need it in Madrid since it's so advanced in the monetary field. We didn't use cash at all. We walked a little bit more and found Plaza Mayor. You can tell what the major spots are because they're just so beautifully made here in Madrid. You'd want to stop and enjoy it. Maybe take some pictures. This used to be the center of old Madrid. I got it to work, bless! During this trip, I had a lot of camera problems. This was the first trip I went on after I started YouTube, so it was the first time my camera was being used this intensely. Before, it was just shooting videos in my room. So check out those videos because I have a lot of European travel tips here. We were in the middle of the street in front of Palacio Real, or Royal Palace of Madrid in English. The line was really long. The Royal Palace used to house the royal family of Spain, but now it's only used for ceremonies. It's also the largest functioning royal palace in Europe. Hey! We're currently in the Royal Palace of Madrid. This is my outfit for Madrid. I went back to Europe and automatically said Paris because it's where I spent most of my time while I was living in Europe. Now I'm in Hong Kong, so subscribe to keep up. I have to put on a sweater because it's kind of cold. People are wearing sunglasses here, so I put some on too. They don't really wear sunglasses in Paris because it's not sunny, so there's no point. So I missed wearing them. Then we went into this church, Catedral de la Almudena. It was close to the palace and free to enter. You know you gotta hit up a cathedral while you're in a Western European city. These pews are interesting. There's a seat on the back of a seat, so people would be facing two different directions the whole mass, or half the people would be looking backwards. If you've gone to this church before, let us know in the comments why it's like that. Are there two demonstrations? Do people just sit on one side? Let us know. I live in the States and this was months before I was turning 21, so you don't know how good it felt to finally get a legal drink again. Cheers! Look how fits like 3 of us only.
Fits 2 people.
Yeah.
I can't even like fully stretch my arms.
Dang. This is what Europeans call a lift. Not the app. It's an elevator. Then I said bye to Ariana and Celia. I'm also leaving, so
Yeah. We'll see you next week.
yeah. Bye. Thank you so much for letting me keep my luggage and stay at your place. Make sure to stick around for the last few things you have to do while you're in Madrid. Hit the bell and become a Phaminist so you know when videos from the rest of my spring break come out. Maybe even a video on how I got cheap tickets to Morocco from the US for less than $600 round trip. Me and Sean got on a 4 a.m. taxi this morning from Morocco to catch our plane. We dropped off our stuff at my friend's apartment so that we can stay there for the night. After that, we kind of split up. He wanted to take a nap because he was tired. Taking naps in parks seems to be a popular thing tourists do in Madrid. A girl from our Moroccan hostel had done that a lot while she was in Madrid. I want to take advantage of the city as much as I could. So I'm currently in this neighborhood, Lasagna. There's this one street, I don't know if you guys know it, but there's a bunch of thrift stores. Thrift stores? It's like vintage. Yeah.
Yeah, like Malasagna. I think that's
Okay.
like, it's a neighborhood, but it's very hipster.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I want to go to that when we come back. There are pants that they use as pots. Pant pots. It was more like vintage shops, which is kind of different. At least I think because of price range. But it's okay, I still found some good stuff. Bought some sunglasses and I got some souvenirs for my friends. The sun actually exists here. Did you hear that? Someone just said ni hao to me. I was definitely just vlogging in English. The sun actually exists. If you're Asian, you'll deal with this a lot in Europe. It's partly why I wanted to study abroad in Asia. Because this huge continent is highly diverse and highly populated, and people like to generalize us into Mandarin speaking Chinese. I'm not Chinese! I feel like my Google Maps is unreliable. I'm on my way to the Prado Museum, and I didn't go on the first day because me and Sean aren't really fans of museums, but my friend that lives here thinks it's really famous and like important for Madrid. So I was like, okay, I'll go. It's free the last 2 hours every day, and I'll actually be here for those hours on this day. I had read that people wait in line for a long time to get into the museum for free. So I'm gonna go in an hour before the free hours and just rest because my feet hurt. I'm currently in line for the Prado Museum, and the line is so long. I'm here 30 minutes early to get to the Prado. It was free. Moving like 10 minutes before 6, which is the starting time of the free hours. It only took me 12 minutes to get my ticket, and I'm already by the door. So the line goes by pretty fast. Sean came later and the line was a lot shorter. If you don't need that much time in the museum, you can come after the long line has disappeared. Reason why I came to the Prado early. This is my outfit of the day. I'm wearing the jumpsuit I wore to the Sahara Desert with the button up because, you know, classy. No pictures or videos inside, so here's this. Then we met my friends at the local and authentic restaurant bar they suggested called Taberna Volepi, where we shared tapas. Then I said bye to Lena and went to Celia's flat to sleep in Ariana's room before catching our flight in the morning. Well, those are all but one of the things you need to hit up while in Madrid. I'll put all the places and food below in the description. If you have more recs for Madrid, put it down in the comments so that people have an even better time in Madrid.